Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to do a PA Apostille. We're going to step through it step by step so there's no confusions and there's no mistake. If you make a mistake on this, it can take actually weeks, especially if you mail it, because you'll mail it to PA and then they'll mail it back saying it's wrong, and then you have to do it again and then mail it back to them. If you make another mistake, they'll mail it back to you and say it's wrong again. So unfortunately, there's PA Apostille is pretty easy. So if you want to do your own apostille, or you're trying to become someone that does an apostille for someone else, I'll walk you through it. So in case you like, if you don't want to use my services, you can do your own apostille, and we'll go through it here. The so the first thing is that, well, let me go to my second screen here. Let's see. Oh. Okay. So first thing you want to do is you want to go to Google and search PA Apostille. You want to click on the first link here, and then you want to scroll down and click Request for Legalization. That will bring up this document here. So you can just fill it out exactly how it looks. So if you're doing it, you want to put your name here, first and last. You want to put your address, phone number, and email. So if you're doing this for someone else, like if you're doing an apostille for someone else, you still want to use your information. So that's fine here. And so whichever country they need the apostille for, you want to put it here. So if the apostille, so no matter where it goes, so like no matter what it's for, even if it's a non-Hague country, you want to put that here. So Italy is a Hague country, so it's pretty easy. Hague countries are pretty easy. So you just need a state approval, and then you can get it back to the client. So Hague countries, if you know if it's a Hague country, it's pretty easy. This is it right here. Uh, so you need to put the number of documents, and you need to pay $15 per document. So if you're mailing it, you want to send a money order or a check. If you're walking in, like going to Harrisburg, you can use a credit card. So if you want to use a carrier or have someone else do it, like me, you can contact me or reach out to me, and I'll do this for you. But if you want to do it yourself, you have to usually go to the post office to get money orders, and then just get how many money orders you need, and enter the money order number here. If if it's more than one document, and like you don't want to like list all the money orders, you can just say like multiple here, or when you mail it out to them, you want to uh, put the document and put a paper clip and paper clip the money order to the document. So if there's three documents, you want three paper clips for, well, one paper clip for each one, and paper clip each money order to the separate documents. So when they get the apostille package, they can separate them easily. So that, I know that sounds silly, but you don't want any mishaps when it comes to apostilles, because they'll send it back like really fast. They don't want to search for anything. They don't want to look for anything. They just want to get in there, pull it out, see the information, and get the apostille done. Okay. So the next thing here, I'll let you look at my system here as my workflow system that I use for all my apostilles. So another thing you need when you do your own when you do your own apostille, is you need a, a cover letter. Okay. So you can just look at like what information I have here, and then you can try to recreate this. So I'll keep it here. And so you want to like say to who may concern. You can list the documents here under this. Please find the enclosed PA issue documents. Then pretty much you just want to list the number of documents, list the fee, add up all the fees, the payment type, and you can just put your information on the bottom here. So if you would like the workflow system, this is part of the workflow system. So you would just enter the information here, and it would give you the information that you entered from the top and put it into something that you can just copy and print out. So you can pretty much like highlight it, file, print, and then go to select the cells. And there's your cover letter. So this is pretty much all you need for the cover letter. So if you have the I'll show you mine. I went to Amazon and I purchased these things here. So you want to get one of these, and this is where you want to put your apostille in. So you want to put your cover letter, the apostille information, the document, the money order, all in one of these, and get your label, and you can write the address. Here, I'll bring up the address for the Pennsylvania for Harrisburg. Let's go back to my second screen. Alright, so my workflow has a directory of all states and addresses. So this is the PA. So this is where you want to send it to. So in your if you go to the post office, you can ask for a what would they call it? You can ask for a sleeve, I think they call it. But you can tell them that you need to send something. You have to mail something out to Harrisburg, and you also want a return envelope. So you go to the post office, get the money order, you get an envelope to send to them, and then you get an envelope so they can return it. Okay? And you have to put your from your address to them, and to them back to you. So from them back to your address. So you have to get 2 envelopes. You have to pay, depending where you are, it's like $22 each way. So that and the $15 money order. So you'll spend about around $55 dollars for a full apostille. So that's cheaper than people will charge you. So if you come to me, I'm going to charge you like 100 something for everything. But I'll also run it directly to Harrisburg, so there's no time. So if you want a PA apostille and you do it yourself and you mail it, it's going to take about them. It's going to take them about 3 weeks to ship it back to you. So if you want your apostille done like that, like fast, you can get a carrier or hire someone else to do it for you that can drive there. They can do all this for you, drive to Harrisburg, get the apostille done the same day, and then mail it back to you once they get to either a mailbox or once they get home. Okay, so I did the apostille for someone in Florida, and I mailed it to Harrisburg the first time, and it took about 3 to 4 weeks. And that was in December, so it went past Christmas, it went through New Year's, and it went through Martin Luther King Day, and all of those kind of set the apostille back. So if you need it ASAP, like if you're going somewhere and you need it as soon as possible, make sure you get someone that can run it to the state capital to get it done as soon as possible. So if you're sending it to a different place that is non-Hague, let me see. So the one non-Hague I did was UAE, so United Arab. So they're actually non-Hague. Okay, but so this should say no, and this should say yes. So you need embassy legalization, and what you need to do for that is that you need to send it to someplace in Washington, or I think it's Virginia. So it's what's it called? You need a federal approval first. So hold on. Federal approval for apostille. Okay, so yes, you have to send it to the Department of State. Okay, and I think that's in Virginia somewhere. Okay, yeah, Sterling, Virginia. So you send it. Okay, you have to fill out the DS41 form, and it's pretty simple. So you have to you fill it out here and you print it. Normally lets you type here. I think you need to save it first. But so this is not needed for a apostille that is a Hague member, but for a non-Hague member, you need to fill out this form, and then you need to send it to this place here, and you need a money order. Let's see how much it is. I think they tell you here. Okay, so it's $20 per document, and you fill out each document here. So you tell them where it goes. That's a non-Hague country. The document type, the number of documents, and $20 for each document. Okay, and then when you get it back, you then have to send it to the embassy for it to be approved by them. So, depending on who it is, like the UAE has a VHS, which is a company that handles their legalization. So let's do this. Oh, VFS. Sorry, I keep saying VHS. Address. Okay, so here it is. A VFS Global. So for UAE, that's who they go through. Okay, so you'll want to go to the VFS Global website, and you have to follow their instructions. So let me go to that. So for VFS Global, so this is actually getting into a bit of like if you're going to submit your own apostille, you have to follow these instructions. So one, you have to download their app that they use for VFS, and then you can you have to make an account. Is pretty like in depth on VSF for apostles. So they have a pretty specific website you want to go to. Let me see. Okay, so this is what you want to do. You want to say where you're from. So most likely it's going to be the United States. I thought I saw the flag there. Okay, United States of America. And then you want to select the country that you're sending it to. I think I said UAE, which is... where's UAE here? They don't have UAE here. Okay, there it goes. So you want to click this first, attestation and legalization. So when it needs to get approved by embassy, it's called legalization. And you want to click that and UAE. Okay. So you want to click start now. And apply. and they want you to log in with the UAE Pass. So you want to create a new account, download the app. So once you get the app, and you sign in, they're going to send you like authentication. So it's a UAE Pass authentication, and this number here, 67. That's what you want to select on your phone, and you want to confirm it, and then it will log you in on the website once you confirm it on your phone. Okay. So if you're doing this for someone else, you can just make your own account, and you want to go to Documents, Attestation. Start service. So I know this is like a long video for this, but if you're trying to do an apostille for someone and it is not like a Hague country, or they're not part of Hague, this is what you need to do. You need to find out how they submit, like how their embassy takes the submission, and then you need to figure out what website or what way you have to submit to their embassy. So VFS goes through a couple countries. So I forget which ones exactly. So since we're submitting for a U.S. apostille or PA apostille, you want to select abroad here. United States. VFS. And outside UAE. Okay. Select this here. I read the terms. Click next. Okay, so for most people that you're going to be submitting apostilles for, they'll be the first one here. Individual affair documents. So like marriage certificates, birth certificates, stuff like that. So we'll click this one. So they want to know, have you gone through the federal level and the state level first? So you can say yes. Oh, here's the total number that you're getting sent to them, or that you need to have done. And then you can click add. And so this is one individual affairs document, so like one birth certificate or one marriage certificate. And then you want to fill out the name of the person who is going to who you need the apostille for. So whoever hired you to do their apostille, you want to fill their name out here, and they'll actually send the documents back to them. So you won't get it sent back to you. It'll just be sent to the address you fill in here. And you can say submit to service center. This just means that you sent it, like you went through FedEx or some type of service here. So for the embassy, they actually don't accept USPS, so you want to do FedEx. Okay. Let me see. I'll put in. I'll put an address here. mobile number. Oh. Okay. So this is the address of the person you're doing this for. So you don't have to like use my information or use your information. You want to put in the person that hired you. So I'm just using my information for an example. Where's Philadelphia? The hell? Okay, I'm just going to click something. I'm not saying why. I'm not sure why it says my mobile number is invalid here. Because that is my phone number. Mobile number is invalid. Do I have to add the dashes here? No. Okay. So I had to add the +1 for the United States. So we go to submit. So I don't want to submit this because like obviously it's not, we're not really doing it, but you want to select yes here, and then you want to it will bring up a payment screen, and you need to pretty much pay the fee for the embassy. So it's going to convert to US dollars for you, and I think it's $137 when it converts. So that's how much you have to pay for the embassy. And of course, if you're doing this for someone else, anything you have to pay for, you put it in your price for the apostille. So if you have to mail it, if you have to pay the government fees, any money orders, anything like that, you do not pay out of pocket. So everything that you paid for yourself, you pushed onto your client, and then you add on to it so you can actually make profit from it. Okay? So this is how far I can take you with this, and I don't want to show anymore because it will submit it and they'll have a record of this. Okay? So this is, but everything we went through is how you would do an apostille here from Pennsylvania. So you want to start here. This is the PA form. You send it to Harrisburg or get a carrier, and then depending on where it goes, if it's non-Hague, you want to then fill out the DS 4194 form, and then send that to Virginia. And then when you get it back, you want to send it to the embassy. Okay, and if it's non-Hague, just go into ChatGPT and ask how do they, what's their embassy and how do they take their information. So most of this stuff is set for civilians to do it or just regular people to do it. So everything, all the information is out there. Like there's nothing hidden from anyone. It's just they hire people to do apostles because it's just confusing, and they don't want to mess it up. So that's the biggest thing there. Okay, so if this was helpful, guys, Uh, please give the video a like. You can subscribe to my channel, and we'll go through more notary content and notary side hustles, how to's, and stuff like that, so we can get you making money out there. All right. Thanks, guys.